see.
Okay.
Synopses.
All right. So here we go. This is okay. We'll skip through. We'll skip through. This is Kiro, and he says something really creepy there. He says a really creepy line where he says, "I fell in love with you before you even knew me," and it's really weird.
No, I'm gonna cry. He's looking at me, not you. You aren't a fan of his. Drop the act.
So this is Kiro. He's like a cutie patootie.
I'm dizzy. So now you admit it? I thought you said before that was all nonsense. I'm a believer now. If superpowers really
Look at him. He's a K-pop star. Do you see him?
Yeah, I see him.
Okay, dry your eyes. Come on. The line for the album is getting longer by the minute.
And so he secretly has X-Men powers, by the way.
What X-Men powers?
His power is that if you look at him, he just charms you. So he's kind of cheating at his job.
Oh, gotcha.
But that's not for a while. You don't find out for a while, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you that spoiler. This show's guest demands a bodyguard. What will you do with the staff to spare? Are we going to appoint a crew member who's strong and smart, convince her not to be so demanding, or appoint some random person as our bodyguard? What do you think we should do here?
Convince her to not be so demanding.
That's stupid. I'm going to do this one. I did the good one. You're dumb, and you don't know how to play this game.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know what the objective is.
What did you think would be a good choice in that situation? You're not just gonna convince your client that not to be demanding if she wants a bodyguard. We got Karyu. If we could obtain an expert. Experts can increase the company's strength. Oh, Darkened Cadence is my name. That's not what I wanted my name to be in anyway whatsoever. It's a terrible name.
Those sound pretty bad.
I wanted to make my name Waifu Rightfu. Or Rightfu Waifu, but it's fine. A new special event. Look closely at the description. Okay, so we need to hire somebody who's an extrovert. We have literally one option. He works. Nice, we did it. We're really good at this tutorial.
So good.
Okay, so we need to like click through a lot of this in order to get to the part of the plot that's good. The beginning of this plot is bad. I can tell you what happens in the beginning of the plot. Okay, so we are in charge of a TV show, or a TV producer. We're a TV producer. And our company fucking blows.
Okay.
And is literally dying. And the funding is being rescinded on our show. And we're desperately trying to get our show back.
Alright.
So we're desperately trying to like have like a good last episode in order to get funding for our show.
I see.
So now we're at BS Entertainment. Look, miss, I'm sorry if you want to book our client Kiro. Just having money isn't enough. Almost every show wants us. You can only pick those with the... He's gonna tell us to fuck off. He's gonna say, your show sucks.
That's not very nice.
Your show sucks and it's dying, and your show was good 2 years ago, but ever since this idiot took over, which is us, ever since this idiot took over the company's going under.
How unfortunate.
Okay, so now, and on the way, I can buy some snacks and fruit to comfort the crew. Okay, so now we're gonna go into a supermarket, and this is like this is the worst meet cute. This is the worst meet cute. I hate this meet cute. I hate it so much. Okay, so we're running. Look who it is. Is that not crazy that we're running into him in the middle of this convenience store?
Oh, man, so crazy.
Okay, so I'm trying to get a bag of chips. But he's also trying to get the same bag of chips.
Kick it.
And for some reason, nobody recognizes him but me. Even though he's like the biggest pop star that ever existed. Kiro suddenly covered my mouth and with his hand glanced around. His smiling eyes told me he's not angry at all about my impulsiveness.
Shh. I don't want to get noticed.
I nodded. Our little scene seemed to have drawn attention, so we squatted down in hiding, which is this is very nondescript.
Yeah,
Two
totally.
people just squatting in the middle of the aisle in a convenience store is
Yeah,
very
not
nobody
conspicuous.
pays attention to this in any way whatsoever. Looking at the bag of chips in hand, I suddenly had to suppress a laugh because it was very funny. Because the plot told me we had to laugh now.
Huh?
And then he thought I was crazy. Sorry, I just saw you on a huge screen and now we're squatting here like little kids. I can't help it.
If I were still a little kid, I definitely wouldn't let you have the last bag of chips.
That's something a little kid would say. I turned around and found Kiro looking at the chips in my hand, seemingly not willing to give up. I now felt like I was in on some big secret and my heart somehow beat faster. You really like this flavor of chips?
Actually, I can't really recall.
This is the scene.
Since my career took off, I don't get to eat chips.
The
I
scene's
just-
terrible. We're skipping through it. Blah, 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 whatever. He wants the
Oh.
bag of chips, and we're like, hey, I want the bag of chips. But you know what? You don't really want the bag of chips. All you want is this Batman
You like
card.
this?
And he does literally say Batman.
Thanks.
I don't know if you're allowed to say Batman in games like this. But he says that.
Wait, does the chips have a Batman card? Or
The
something?
chips had a Batman card inside. Did you know that chips generally have trading cards inside of them?
I see.
That's like a thing that happens all the time. You know that.
Totally.
I'd love collecting my trading cards.
Is Miracle Finder ending?
Okay, so we're like, this is the meet cute, and we're like, oh, do you want to be on our last episode, Kiro, of our show? Oh, and he's like, I'd love to be on your show, and then we're like, yeah, okay, cool, but your agent said that you can't be on the show, and then he's like, oh, okay, so I
No.
can't be on the show, and that's it. That's the scene.
Brip.
Of course. And
But he's like, if you
Nope.
have a later show, I'll totally be in on that show. We're skipping through this because I want to get to the new stuff. Oh, this is a good scene though. This is good. This is the best. This is my best. Okay, I need to start the sentence again. This is a great example of how this character is just the stupidest piece of shit. I sincerely apologized and paid for the open potato chips. When I walked out, the sun was shining, but it also started raining. The recurring dream I'd been having also had these sun showers in them. Walking in the rain, my mood brightened considerably. Just then, the phone in my bag started to vibrate. Oh, probably Anna about the funding withdrawal. I clumsily fumbled in the bag for my phone, not realizing I was standing in the middle of a crosswalk. So I'm in the middle of the street eating a bag of chips, fumbling in my purse for my phone.
Just standing there.
Oh shit, I'm about to get run over. I turn my head and see a taxi rushing towards me. Too late to do anything, I just give up and die.
Fucking get a sec-eyed.
But the crash I was bracing for didn't happen, and the world suddenly goes quiet. I fall into a warm embrace. Oh! I open my eyes, raindrops still in the air. A man is holding me in his arms. His body emanates a piercing but soothing spirit. You? Who are you? Dream overlaps with reality. In a moment, I seem to return to the accident when I was 5 years old. Because this literally also happened when she was a kid. She just walked into the middle of the street. Somebody stopped time and saved her from being run over by a car. And now it's happening for a second time. And she's like, oh, I wonder if superpowers exist.
She's kind of dumb.
He looks at me. We lock eyes. A trace of surprise skims across his face.
Evolver?
Huh?
You still don't know?
See, it's like the boys are voiced. This is why I'm like, you have to listen to the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to voice the boy anyway?
No, I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
The ability is beginning to awaken, though.
Who are you?
You don't have to know.
I love Victor. He's the best.
And you better forget what I said just now.
I would have, if I was picking my favorite boy, it would have been him drinking the hot cocoa. How can so?
Where's his robot arm?
I know. He's better. He's better. Because he calls the character just like an idiot all the time. And I'm just like, yes! Go! Slay King! She is a fucking idiot. How can someone say such strange things and expect you to forget it?
Okay, I still have to thank you for saving my life.
You should watch yourself. Someone can't come to your rescue every time.
Don't stand in the middle of the fucking street. He put me down on the roadside. When I turned to say thank you again, he was already gone. Then all the sounds came back. Raindrops fell down and the taxi drove away. People dispersed.
Damn.
Like
Yeah,
nothing happened
Full
just then.
tuxedo mask.
He does. I stood alone by the roadside, still wondering about the whole thing.
Could it be? Was it a daydream?
The wind blew, swaying the shadows of the trees. Snacks on the ground tell me it's real. What? The snacks on the ground tell me it's real.
Yep,
Huh?
that sounds right.
Okay, whatever. If it's real, could it be related to the boy who saved me in childhood?
Nani?
And the evolver he mentioned. What does that mean?
What could it mean?
Or have I been dreaming too much recently and hallucinated the whole thing?
I don't know why this is her voice.
It's as if superpowers have become a reality.
She says that like she believes it, but she's going to prove that she doesn't believe that.
I should invite him to Miracle Finder. The special effects unit could use a break. What? From how he acted, he probably wouldn't agree to go on, right? Oh, didn't even tell me his name. Like helping a cat out of a tree while out on a stroll.
I cleaned the snacks up and left in confusion.
Anywho, it's likely I avoided the accident. Or there'd be a headline, Miracle Finder loses funding, producer commits suicide.
What I didn't notice is that with that gust of wind, Gavin, a man appeared noiselessly in the sky above this is the Wind X-Men. Even in the windless of afternoon, his windbreaker somehow flutters. The gun in his holster shines coldly. There's no music. He presses the call button on his headset.
He's Windy
Agent
Winderson.
B7, energy wave detected in Loveland. Sending coordinates. Target locked.
It was this
Taking
boy's
actions
card
immediately.
in which I spent $200.
My god.
Because at one point he was my favorite boy, but then later I realized that Victor was in fact the best one. His sharp vision follows the girl's
I
figure
see.
until he leaves the street. Because there was a point in time which I thought she wasn't a dumbass. A girl in the flower shop seems to spot a shadow in the sky, the next he's gone. Oh, I got a whatever. Kiro texted me. I don't care. No need, it's no biggie. I'm done. Thanks. Whatever. Finish, stop. Stop it. I kind of want to play Obey Me. I kind of want to play Obey Me. Do you want to do the game where you have to voice the one boy?
No.
What? Come on. You just have to voice the one boy. All right. How should I voice the one boy? Fine, we'll continue. You just have to voice one boy. That's it. Out of 12 boys, I feel like that's really not a big deal. Well, are you more interested in this plot line or the one where you're in the devils? You're in hell. Huh? Which plot line are you more interested in?
Are those my only choices?
Yes.
I'm not sure that I have a preference story-wise.
Okay. Which boy would you rather smooch? Is it one of these 4 boys or is it one of those 7 boys in the other game?
I mean, so far, these boys seem more smoochable.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll take that. Wait until you see how weird they are. But I mean your favorite boy. Who's your favorite boy? I assumed your favorite boy is Lucian. Because that's the guy whose card you picked. So he's your favorite boy now. And I'm just gonna judge you forever for him being your favorite boy.
Okay, I guess. I don't seem to remember making that, that choice, but
You're
okay.
like, yeah, I like the doctor because he takes care of kids even though he's the weirdest and the worst. And I told you he was the weirdest and the worst. You picked him anyway.
Gee, I guess you shouldn't have asked me my opinion then.
No, I wanted to judge you. I wanted to be able to judge you. I didn't return to the office as planned. Instead, I got in a car heading to a bioscience research center, which, as you do. That call on the road turned out to be from Uncle John. He's a biology professor at Loveland University and helped Miracle Finder many times as a guest expert. Oh, whatever, he's gone. But there's another scientist at the university who's going to be in my show. Lucian Bioscience Research Center. He's so crazy that he's got an entire research center named after him.
If reception was right, Professor Lucian works in this lab. Oh, having a research center named after himself must be very senior, Professor. Whatever. Oh, this is a young man. He could not possibly be Lucian, because Lucian must be an older man, as he has all of this stuff. Oh, this is a misunderstanding.
I'm not seeing any of these words being written on the screen.
I'm skipping through it. I'm giving you the TLDR. Now we're inside of his office.
Oh, Professor Lucian, I never imagined you'd be so young. I'm so sorry. I made such an ass of myself.
I inordinately made a mental note. Never judge people by their appearance.
It's all right. I didn't introduce myself.
Oh, thanks. So let me tell you about the plan for the last show of Miracle Finder.
This is the part where he mansplains your own fucking show to you.
Yes, please. You can use my blackboard if you like.
Oh my god, I must make you watch the anime of this show.
Or not.
Sure. It's as interesting as a visual novel anime is. It's just episodes of two people talking to each other.
Yeah, that sounds like torture.
I took a deep breath and started the introduction.
For our final show, the theme we're going with is lies that can't be seen through.
I'm sorry, but I think this plan is not feasible.
Fuck you, your show is trash. What? I haven't even begun to explain anything.
I viewed the files you gave me.
But didn't you just glance at them?
Lucian, seemingly very smug, laughed out loud. How am I supposed to like this guy after this is in his intro scene? This is his meet cute. Is him just smugly laughing at you and telling you that your show sucks.
It's nothing. Let me explain the details.
He walked over to the blackboard, very close to me. I felt a little nervous.
So, what's your view of superpowers?
Do we believe in them after? Okay, or do we not believe in them? Keep in mind, literally just got saved by a man who stopped time and saved us from being hit by a car.
Imagine you believe in them.
But what if we don't believe in them?
Then he's gonna ridicule you.
Yeah. Okay.
I think superpowers may really exist in this world.
Suddenly, he looked into my eyes very earnestly.
Why do you think this?
'Cause I literally just got saved by a man who stopped time. I mean, Dad's Miracle Finder show is about superpowers, and I've seen many phenomena. Sometimes we fail to explain them scientifically. Perhaps superpowers do exist.
Have you heard of the Red Queen hypothesis?
No.
Now here, you see, it takes all the running you can do to keep in the same place.
That's just a line from Alice in Wonderland.
Humans have existed outside of natural selection for too long. They have forgotten how cruel the world is.
This is your ban. You said this.
Mm-hmm.
This is your favorite man. just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it sounded weird. That's a weird thing to say. Humans have no more threats, I guess. I don't know. I guess.
But it's dangerous when you forget to fear. Do you know the way to avoid danger?
You're being very weird. I just want you to go on my show. Oh, is there a way? Suddenly, Lucian draws close. I stepped back involuntarily, leaning against the blackboard. With one hand on the board, he drew in very close. The sunlight backlit and obscured his face, even though it's not obscured in any way. My heart beat like crazy.
When you're in danger.
He leaned in even closer. We just met 10 minutes ago. He leaned in ever closer, my ear, and whispered,
Trust your instincts.
"Oh, okay."
This is your favorite boy, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, I was still wondering what all that meant. The mysterious neuroscientist let me go.
Sorry. I
Smiling.
didn't want any other people to overhear those words.
Oh, but it's just the two of us in the room.
What you cannot see isn't necessarily non-existent, like a crisis lurking in the dark.
What does that mean? Okay.
Back to your show. Since its subject is superpowers, you should have your own thoughts on the matter. However, your view on superpowers is still framed by your father's views. Am I right?
Oh, my father built this stupid show with his own hands, piece by piece.
Every show reflects the character, the color of its producer. However, I don't see any of your color in this. This is still the same episode plan as 2 years ago.
What? Oh.
Your color. It's very special. Unlike any other. At least to my eyes.
What are you talking about? I'm starting to understand, I guess. Oh, thank you. Lucian raised his eyebrows in a slight annoyance. Oh.
Are you leaving?
Yes. I have to return to prep the show with my colleagues.
Should I have lectured a little longer just then?
Oh.
It's fine. You can go now.
Oh, Professor, will you attend our last show? Oh. Oh, Honk Shoe.
All right, I'm in.
Oh, what's the matter?
I'm in. Next.
Alright, we're not getting into any of the good stuff yet. This is like the beginning of the game is like no good stuff. It's like you have to get to like chapter like forever until like there's like you go to a hacker convention and it's like a saw trap. And there's like a part where you get stuck in like a time vortex.
Mm-hmm.
All this crazy stuff happens, but it starts out so slow. Go get a coffee.
Get a coffee.
I'm not gonna go get a coffee. I'm wide awake. Another fucking Lucian card.
So mad.
He's a piece of shit.
Why though?
I don't like
He didn't do
him.
anything.
What did you do? You just saw that whole scene.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything bad.
He was so weird. What are you talking about? He said your
You're
show's.
so weird.
He's like, your show sucks. Let me get real close to you. Let me talk to you about Alice in Wonderland for some reason.
Yeah, but your main character's dumb as hell.
Let me just ease all up in there, and then you're like, oh, okay. I'll just change my whole show. Cause this one guy I talked to said that.
Well, yeah, he was flirting a little bit.
You're about to fall asleep.
No.
You sound like you're about to fall asleep.
Not really.
Nah.
Kinda.
Are you in bed right now? Or are you laying down?
Yeah, I am.
You're about to fall asleep. You can go to bed. I can play my own phone games on my own time.
I mean, I'm watching.
Oh, we do have the last episode. Lucian's in it, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm so cool." Whatever. We don't care about this.
Just real.
You
Alright.
misrepresent everything about this character.
Oh, I love to be in your stupid show. Whatever. Fuck it. Oh, whatever. Oh, I'm so cool. I don't care. Fuck this guy. He sucks.
You're so biased.
I'm not biased. He's the worst.
Every
You are biased.
I'm not biased at all.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to skip to the new stuff.
as
We got this far.
so,
We gotta go hang out with Gavin. Gavin? Why did I call him Gavin?
I don't know. Why did you?
Okay, do we tell him about the man who stopped time, or do we not tell him about the man who stopped time?
Hmm.
I'm gonna eat some garlic bread while you make this decision.
I mean, when you talk to him about the superpowers, he seemed receptive.
I'm gonna get another drink too.
I would probably tell him since he was receptive to the superpower stuff.
Okay. I'm doomed to play through.
I see. Thank you for trusting me and sharing this with me.
Do you not hear how he talks? He's just like... He's
I'm
so
pleased.
sus.
Fucking doctor.
Evolver basically means a super evolved human. It's just an academic term for a superpowered being. It's said that 20 years ago, a British scientist dissected many superhumans and found a unique gene. He called the special ability expressed by this gene Evol. In other words, a superpower. And those who possess Evols are evolvers.
He dissected lots of evolvers.
Does that scare you? Actually, the scientist was eventually sentenced to life imprisonment
How do you know this?
because they involved crimes against humanity. His research was deemed classified by the World Gene Organization.
What is the World Gene Organization? That's not real.
Oh, sounds inconceivable.
These are all just rumors I've picked up from working in bioscience. I don't have a clue about the details. Maybe the rumors are partly true, part fiction. Just like the superpowers on Miracle Finder.
He's the most sussy boy.
I mean, I'll admit, he's a little sussy.
But other people have probably heard about it too and believe in it.
I am doing related research on this myself. Maybe one day I will find the truth behind it. If you find any real superhumans while making your show, they are more than welcome in my research center.
Are you going to dissect them?
What are you thinking? My research is all completely legal.
Oh, couldn't help it, you know. You're not weird.
And that's the case. The strange man I met that day must believe in the existence of this evil. He stopped time! He just like I can't sorry, I can't get over it. He like it was
Well-
a rain shower. He literally stopped time, pulled her out of the middle of the road, brought her to the side of the road. And she's just like, well, I guess that guy thinks I think the guy who saved me must think superpowers exist. Well, I wonder why. I hate her so much. When you're playing it for the first time, I guess she doesn't seem as dumb. But when you play it a second time and you read it again, you're like, she's the stupidest piece of shit.
I guess I could see that.
In my 22 years alive, nothing inexplicable has ever happened, except those two car accidents where someone stopped time and saved me.
That's a real line. That's his real line.
But even if that happened, the date wasn't real. The story of Evolvers itself will make an extraordinary topic. Oh, wow. I wonder if this... Whatever, who cares?
we'll get him. He's gonna get in there.
Yeah, points.
And then, okay, so it's downpouring outside. Lucian has no umbrella. Do we share our umbrella with him, hand him our umbrella, or call a cab ride for him?
Totally share.
I think that's probably a good call. I actually am, like, down with that one. Oh, no, that wasn't the- that was not the super one. That was just a normal up. Sling was better.
Yep.
There was a better option. But it wasn't the worst option. It was the middle road option. And then we just picked the best 3 cards. The top 3 cards. Which are unfortunately 2 Lucian cards. What? Oh, he's texting me. Oh god, he's texting me. Would you join us in the future too? Oh, please say no. Ugh. Did you forget this stupid pen? Here, have your pen back. I work late. Don't drive me home. There's no need. I don't want to get in a car with you.
Sabotage.
God damn it. He's gonna come pick me up anyway. Where are we? This one. Blah, 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 blah. She's praying to her dad and how she wants the show to do well. My name is Darkened Cadence and that makes me sad. We did, like, okay. Our show didn't do super great. It did okay.
We did okay.
Yeah. But now our show is exploding virally. After the fact. Because Kiro, the K-pop star guy, liked, commented, and subscribed.
I see. That we just happened to run into
While we were trying to buy
buying
chips, yeah. And now Lucian's calling us, and I don't remember giving him my number.
Is it about the Miracle Finder show? Who else have you called?
I haven't had time to call anyone else yet.
So I'm the first one you're sharing the good news with.
Oh, yes, I guess. Other than my coworkers, yeah.
Thanks.
I
I
need to
feel
sound
happy
more
and
enthused, but I
privileged.
can't do it. Oh, blushing! Should I be the one thanking you for your great responses we got?
How do you plan to thank me then?
Oh, why are you sounding so weird? Oh, well, I haven't decided yet. Oh, a gift dinner? Nah, I don't think that'd be up a college professor's alley.
Can I make a request?
Oh, absolutely.
Can I borrow you for the weekend?
To do what?
Go on walks together, share meals, while away the time. In conventional terminology, I believe that's called dating.
Why would it's such a weird way to ask me out on a date? Oh,
Is
Don't
it
read
weird?
too much into it. We're just pursuing interesting activities.
I don't know.
together.
I just like he gives me the ick.
Yeah, but for what reason?
Yeah, okay, sure.
Are you surprised?
Somewhat.
Do you think I'm one of those typical meticulous and dull researchers?
Yes. Maybe at first. But that's not after I got to meet you. So this weekend, where are we going?
It's a secret. I'll call you Friday.
He just
before
talked
you get
about
off work.
dissecting superheroes. He's so weird. I don't know. I don't like him.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. Oh, he's,
See you this weekend.
I hate him. I can't say why I hate him because of spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
There's like reasons I don't like Lucian.
Shouldn't give me the option then.
I'm just judging you based on your opinions. Your opinions are bad.
My opinions are based on what I know, doofus.
And you're just like bad. It's a bad opinion, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we only got 2 stars. Wait, what is this? What's happening?
I have no idea.
Romance of Thrones? What's happening? Oh, is this the current event? I must have accidentally clicked on something that activated the event. We'll get out of that. Oh, but the music's not going away. Oh, the music's not going away.
No.
Oh no. Oh, there we go. It went away. Because I don't think we really have anything for drawing. What is this? What am I looking at? A balcony? Okay, I could spend money and I could get this card. Oh, look at that! They're so cute! Oh god, I kind of want to. I want it.
I thought you didn't like him.
No, that's Victor. That's the also problem. That's also the problem is that Lucian and Victor.
Looks a lot like him.
Lucian and Victor look like the same man 90% of the time.
They do.
That's a Victor card. That's Kiro. Kiro, you can tell Kiro because he's blonde.
Yeah.
The other 3 boys kind of look like the same boy 90% of the time.
That is unfortunate.
Okay, see, like, this is Lucian. This one's Lucian. You can tell because he's got, like, the bad bangs. And then Gavin's usually has, like, his brown hair instead of black hair. But, like, in certain pictures, it kind of seems like... So this is him. This is Gavin. He's eating a popsicle.
Right.
I don't know what's going on there. But he's eating a popsicle.
I mean, he just really wanted a popsicle.
Oh, and then I got a bunch of cards, I guess. I got just like a bunch of shit. Okay. That was exciting. I liked that. Oh my god, I'm 10 shards off of all of these. That's so rude.
Yeah.
Why would they do that to me? Why would you give me 10 shards off of something? That's bullshit. Alright, the mystery. Oh, we don't have nearly enough. It costs, it's 1800 to get 10, is a tenner.
Jesus.
We only have 550. This game is not great with its, like, new account bonuses. What the heck? I want enough to get like one thing. Oh my god, the psychology test. We did the psychology test last time. I'm not doing it again. I was a pupper.
Oh, I do seem to remember that.
What am I doing? There we go. Oh wait, we gotta go back to this one, and we gotta 5-star it or 3-star it because of my OCD. Now that I've... Oh, we fucked up again. But, because I leveled up those things, I think we should be fine. Yeah, we got it. Do you understand how the combat works in any way whatsoever?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. It's literally just you pick the 3 top cards, that's it. And they just fill the bar. You see how these are shining and shimmering?
No.
Those are just my strongest cards. That's all that means.
I see.
And then you just pick the strongest cards and it gives you like a bonus. And then it fills the bar. And you want to fill the bar up all the way. That's it. It's not complicated.
And you can use the same cards every time?
Yeah, yeah. There's no cooldown on the cards. So you just want to have 3 good cards.
I see.
Okay, so we're going to LFG, which is the company which is like has control of our funding. And we're trying to be like, yo, our last episode did so good. You know you want to like redo our funding, right? And then the CEO was away, and the CEO just came back, and oh my god, look, it's the CEO happens to be the guy who stopped time for us.
A departmental meeting this afternoon, 2 p.m. Get it prepared.
The voice of the CEO sounded familiar, but we're too dumb to understand it yet. Even though, like, we were hearing his voice, and we think you'd remember the voice of the guy who stopped time and saved you from, like, being hit by a car. But the voice apparently doesn't sound out enough that we remember.
No. Send a copy of this month's investment analysis to my office in 10 minutes.
Oh, yes, sir.
Everybody's British, I guess.
From my seat, I looked in the direction of Victor, but couldn't get a view of the legendary CEO. As I was wondering whatever the best time to make a move, the crowd stopped for some reason right beside me. I was just sitting off in a corner, but now I was completely surrounded by the crowd.
Why are you here?
You know, did you hear the disdain in his voice? He just hates the MC. Love him.
I leaned forward slowly, looking up, and followed the legendary CEO. Oh, you! The one I had been seeking. The one I thought I would never meet again. The one who saved me from the rushing taxi on the day of the sun shower, which was yesterday. Oh, is the CEO of LFG and controls the fate of our company? Oh no! Oh, you!
Go to bed.
How do you go to bed?
I'm gonna start playing Obey Me. Let me make you go to bed. I'm gonna start playing the gay game unless you go to bed.
Oh my god. I mean, I feel like you're gonna do that anyway.
Which one do I do? Which one do I do? I feel like Mr. Love Queen's Choice isn't very exciting.
Yeah, but that's the whole point, is that you had to start over.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's like, I want to do something exciting.
Well, then do whatever you want.
What do I do? Alright, you're gonna have to voice Beal. Or we could just play Nightbringer. As I've noticed, is in Nightbringer, I can just play all of the original Obey Me through Nightbringer. We can just do that.
What does that even mean?
Okay.
What is Nightbringer?
Okay, so everything's crashing and playing all at once, and everything's breaking, and there's like a cacophony of noise happening. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so like I said, there's the 2 games, right? There's Obey Me, and then it got a reboot, which was Obey Me Nightbringer.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is the one that's the rhythm game, and then the other one is the one that's not the rhythm game, and they do the dancing.
Oh.
I'll tell you about these. I'll tell you about these boy games.
But wait, doesn't that mean that Nightbringer is a completely different game?
It's a completely different game, but we can play the first game in this game. And by play the game, I mean just read the story and not have to play it.
Oh.
Or we could just play this one. Or we could do something else. I don't know what I want to do. I want to do something, but I don't know what I want to do. What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do? Why are you hyper all of a sudden?
Because I just got energy.
Yeah, from fucking sleeping for fucking 16 hours.
Maybe we open Nikkei?
Is it Nikkei time?
Maybe we open Nikkei. We're back. I didn't sleep 16 hours. I slept... Okay, so I slept from like 4 to like 10. Or like 5 to like 10. And then I was up till 10 to like 2. And then I slept from like 2 to 6 and 7.
From 2 to 3 to 4 to 5.
2 to like 7. It was a great nap though. It was fucking awesome. I like laid down and then it was like, and then it was 7. Like it was that good of a nap.
Oh my god.
I mean, we could watch an anime or something instead. I'm not doing 10 squats. Fuck you. You gonna watch Dan to Dan Dan? Dan to Dan to Dan Dan?
Dan. I thought we're not watching that until it's
I don't know. I'm
finished.
just coming up with something that we could do because you clearly don't. I don't know. I'm just doing stupid bullshit.
I mean, you're streaming, so you should play a game. Unless you're gonna turn your stream off.
I mean, I can turn my stream off. It's fine.
Wait, I thought you weren't gonna do the squats.
I was joking. I'm gonna do them.
You don't have to.
I'm not gonna not do them. I mean, it's just me streaming to you anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Fair. Watch some more Bobo